Sneak gave me a neck tat, and I gave him a hand tat. Hey besties, it's your favorite Libra and tattoo artist, Ari Starks. I am at No Regrets Tattoos and Piercings with the Homies Podcast, episode number 2. And today's special guest is Sneak305.
What's up with it, everybody? I'm Sneak305, tattoo artist out of Dallas, Texas. Check me out.
You got desires, I know. You got desires, I know. You got desires.
I use 3.
Ouch.
What do
You don't want to start up here?
I start like closest to. Where's the? You need to calm down.
Being a bad bitch is painful.
Oh God.
You gonna get some ink?
You acting like I'm an apprentice, yo.
I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm just nervous.
Okay. I see. Calm down.
All right.
And hold the damn iPad.
Hold on. Let me lock it. Cause.
Do y'all see this? I'm getting this for the video. What the fuck is this?
Nah, we're not. We're gonna edit this out.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
How long have you been tattooing?
I've been tattooing for 4.5 years now.
How long?
4.5 years.
4.5.
In like a professional environment. I started doing tattoos when I was 15, but I didn't know what I was doing. I was really just fucking people up.
Right.
You know, trial and error, all that good stuff. Then I left it alone for a while and got back into it 4 years ago. And here I am.
14 is 15. That's great.
Yeah, I was actually doing tattoos and I didn't even have tattoos.
I would hope nobody was tattooing a 15-year-old.
I mean, I was tattooing 15-year-olds.
Well, that checks out. But I hope like no adult was tattooing a 15-year-old.
Yeah.
Did you live in Florida for most of your life?
Ouch. Oh yeah, that one hurt. God damn.
It's the knuckle. Okay, let me do that real quick.
Wait, you gonna hold my hand like that?
Yes, so we can get it over with.
Oh.
I got you. Just calm down, okay? Just calm down. I got you.
I think I might. I need a. Yeah. Hey, I don't care. Bring me your whole ass cheek, my nigga.
I didn't even do anything. Oh my God. You gotta let me do what I gotta do.
Fuck, man. All right, I'm really trying.
You got this.
I'm really trying.
Just let me do. It's just this part.
Come on. I don't want to hear that.
No, he uses it every time.
So were you raised in Florida?
Yeah, I moved out here in 2006. So most of my childhood in Florida and, you know, teenage life and adulthood out here. So
How old were you in 06?
12 or something like that.
Very old.
I'm not old.
So how did you get into tattooing?
What made me get into tattooing? I guess it was just the fact that, you know, you can create some art that's gonna last forever, and like, you know, people are actually gonna walk around with it. They'll be able to show it off. They're gonna die with it. Like, that's just really cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Who inspired you to like start tattooing?
So when I started like doing art and shit, all I did was graffiti. So like all I ever knew was like lettering. So I was a little discouraged about getting into tattooing at first because that's like all I liked doing were lettering tattoos. Then I came across an artist. His name is Big Meese. He's an artist out in Ohio, and all he does is lettering tattoos. Like that's all he specializes in. So once I found that, like I was like, okay, I gotta a chance in this industry. And of course I do a lot of other styles of tattoos and stuff, but lettering is what got me into this, because the fact that, you know, it was a specialty that you can actually do as a tattoo artist. So.
Cause like you have that graffiti background. How did you get into graffiti though?
I think I was in the 5th grade. I had seen, you know, those binders with the clear part in the front. You can like put pictures in the front and shit.
Yeah.
So there was a kid sitting at my table. He had his name drawn in graffiti. His brother did it for him. And I thought that was like the coolest shit I ever seen.
Really?
And like, yeah, I just immediately fell in love with graffiti. And
Really cool origin story.
there's a website I used to go on called graffiti.org. And I literally would go on there every single day, and they had pictures of graffiti like literally all over the world. Like you can pick a country, a city, and all that, and you just look at all the different types of graffiti. And I would just go on there and draw, you know, other people's tag names and stuff until I like came up with my own, which is Sneak. That's where, you know, Sneak305 comes from.
Oh, from your graffiti. Your graffiti artist.
Yep.
You're like a true story. You're like a true artist. Like that's like a true artist origin story.
Yep.
So how long have you been tattooing? Like year, like if you put like a number to it.
I really only count like the professional part of it.
You only count the professional part?
Yeah.
I count all of it.
Well, if I'm counting,
The first time you touched the machine, you said 15.
Yeah.
Like 15 years.
yeah, but I mean, no, I haven't been tattooing for 15 years.
First time you touched the machine?
Well, I mean, yeah, it was 15 years ago, but I did some tattoos for like a year in high school, and then I didn't touch a tattoo machine till probably I was like 21. I tattooed my friends and shit, and then I started fucking with it again about 4.5 years ago, and that's when I was like actually taking it seriously. When I got an apprenticeship, I worked at this. They no longer exist, but I worked at a shop in Irving called Ink House. Yeah, so I worked there. I was an apprentice. I actually started doing my first tattoo like after 3 weeks of working there.
3 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like my shit.
Yeah.
I think like the graffiti background, like you having like just that like knowledge of doing like script tattoo. Well, not script tattoos, but like script in general, like helped in that.
Not necessarily. I feel like just knowing, having, you know, some sort of art background and some medium, you know, that's always key. Cause I mean, I got people all the time be like, hey man, I've always wanted a tattoo. You want to teach me how to tattoo? Like, okay, let me see some artwork. And like, oh, I ain't never drawn before. Well then shut the fuck up. Like,
That was me.
yeah.
I didn't have a portfolio or nothing, bro. Like honestly, I don't know. I have to, you know. Like you kind of have to. I feel like after you get to a certain point, like in your career, you kind of have to draw. But I never used to draw for real. Like I was always good at like forging or like copying somebody else's shit. Like I could copy anybody's handwriting, anybody's like drawing, or I could, like if I looked at it, I could copy it. But I never like just drew. If that makes sense. I think for like most of my career, I was like a human printer for the most part. Like I just would like, you know, because it's mostly tracing and shit. Most shit. It's like when you get like portraits, then it gets like, you know, the big boy shit. Then it's like, oh, you gotta actually be talented. Portraits?
Been doing a lot more of those lately.
How's that been going?
Been going pretty decent. Still learning, but you know, my portrait's been coming out pretty good.
They've been coming out pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
What's the most recent one you did?
I actually did a Nipsey Hussle portrait yesterday.
I think I saw that briefly on your story.
Yeah.
Are you gonna post it?
I might.
You said you might.
Yeah.
I would love to see it. Because you're the youngest of 2 siblings, right?
Mm-hmm.
How was that, being the baby?
That was never like an issue or anything. I'm more really just like the black sheep of my family.
Feel that shit. Same.
In what way though? Is it because you tattoo or everything? Or
Yeah, I guess because I'm an artist, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm really the only one that's living the lifestyle that I live. Like my siblings, they got kids and shit like that. So yeah, gross, ew. What's that? Man, I'm
Perspiring?
bro. I'm definitely dripping sweat right now. This
No,
is
I'm
crazy.
definitely that person when I like get tattooed. I be sweating.
This is like the worst idea ever, man.
It cannot be that
No,
bad.
I mean, for an interview, yeah. Like, I knew this was gonna be bad. I know I'm gonna look crazy as fuck on this
LOL,
thing,
you're gonna be
but-
fine. I promise. I'm not gonna make you look bad. I promise.
Okay.
You said for an interview. I think this is a great because it's a vulnerable moment, you know.
Yeah, you like that, huh?
Vulnerable moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Casanova.
Oh, Casanova.
Okay, so you can sing.
Wait,
How
no.
long you been singing?
No, that's not something I do.
I love that for you. You are an artist in so many different aspects. So you do graffiti, you tattoo. What else do you do?
I could play some instruments,
Okay,
like
what's your
the
instrument?
a ukulele and acoustic guitar.
Okay, you real Hawaiian and stuff.
I actually used to go to high school with a lot of Hawaiians.
Where'd you go to?
Not Hawaiians, they were like Polynesian people. Well, I mean,
out
like,
here though in high school. Right?
yeah, they were out here. They were like Tongans and Samoans, and they're like really, really musically inclined. So that's where I got the whole guitar and ukulele shit from.
I know you said you do something with clothes and stuff.
Mhm.
Okay, tell me about that.
So yeah, I like thrift, like buy my clothes from the thrift and stuff. And I do art shows and stuff on the side, so I usually sell my clothes at art shows and pop-up shows.
Do you like ever put art on the clothes, or you just sell them?
Nah, they're usually vintage clothes. Like, I'm pretty sure this shirt's older than me. Like, a lot of the shit's just old and antique.
What made you get into that?
Always been into thrifting since I was in high school, but like nowadays I'm into it because I really love big graphic tees, and they do not make shirts like this no more.
True that.
So once I find me a good one, like, and it's just the fact that I'm gonna have some shit that ain't nobody else gonna have. Oh man,
Are you regretting your decision to get tattooed?
always. Yeah,
Really?
it's like after I do shrooms, like it's fun the first few minutes, and it's like, fuck, man, I got some hours left.
No, literally. Yeah. I remember the first time I took shrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Shrooms has been a popular topic from episode 1 to episode 2. Yeah, that's psychedelics. I feel like that's very much like a popular thing in like the art world. Though.
Yeah,
How are you feeling right now?
pretty decent.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I see you know anime and shit. Is that what you're into?
Anime is cool. It's not what I got into tattooing for. I definitely do watch anime and fuck with anime, but like I said, I wanted to be a script tattoo artist. Yeah. So that's still my main goal. Script is just hard to sell because
Hard to sell?
yeah, like people look at it like, oh, you're just writing. You're just you can do that on a piece of paper, like it's easy, but there's a real technique to doing a script. There's a lot that goes into it. There's definitely a right and wrong way to do it, and the way that I do it, just like most script tattoo artists that specialize in script, like they got that shit, and there's a reason why they have a market for it. So if you come get some script from me, I'm not gonna go on some font generator and print some shit out for you. Like, I'm gonna grab a marker and a pen, I'm gonna draw that shit on you. It's gonna be tailored to your body. It's gonna be some custom shit, so something that you don't see every day. And
I think that, like, I was definitely searching for, like, my own tattoo style for, like, a long time. And then, like, I started doing, like, the ornamental shit. And I see, like, now I'm, like, I just custom everything, right? Like, when I touch ornamental. And that's, like, kind of how I know, like, that's my shit, you know? I feel like once things start becoming, like, very custom, that's when you know, like, you're in your bag. Like when your creativity can just kind of flow. And, like, I think from the outside world, like you said, like, I don't think a lot of people understand the technicality of script. They're just like, oh, it's just a word. But, like, I don't know. Like, the script is, I think, one of the hardest styles there is, because it's like you're writing and we're so used to writing being, like, kind of perfect because we look at it all the time. So, I don't know. I think it's dope, but I love your shit.
Hold on, let me sit up real quick. I'm over here sinking into the chair.
How do you feel?
I feel great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Feel like a bad bitch?
Nah, I feel like a man.
You feel like a man?
I feel like a man. Yeah, man.
What's some basic anti-ointment?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. I'm so sorry. We can't.
That doesn't make it any better.
What?
The baby talk.
What the fuck do you want from me?
Shit, I got it.
It looks so good.
Yeah, this shit cool. Turn it up.
Thanks so much for being on the podcast today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yes. Okay, bye guys.
Peace.
You got desires. I know. You got desires. I know.